There you go. Assets are not yet loaded in, and you stuff it into your chest. That doesn't look. How does it look? Dangerous at all. Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Oh yeah, that's right. I am your host with the most, the Chronic Toast. We're diving right back into the early access version of one of my most favorite games that I've run across in recent months. I know it's early access. I've talked about it previously, especially at the beginning of episode 1 if you want to see my thoughts and, generally my opinions. I'm still liking it a lot. This is a very solid game. This is a very good base and foundation to build upon, and I'm excited to see where they go from there. But enough talking about how much I love it already, even though it's only early access. Let's talk about where we left off. We just got done completing our adventuresome quest, as it were, for a certain Druid Haslin that loved to be in a bear form. We completed his hit list, as it were, of the three ringleaders, and we worked through. We just got done freeing someone not too long ago here from this rack, and they ran and jumped up over this way. Now, between last stream and this stream, recording the videos and whatnot, I've gone through and made sure that we've looted everyone that we could find of the appropriate valuable objects. And I have gone up here. I don't know if there is supposed to be something up here yet or not, but needless to say, there's nowhere for us to go up here. There's a tree root, but there's nothing available that we can go into from that location. Likewise, if we were to run over here, you can work your way up this ladder up here, and it leads you to an alcove, which I'll just show you real quick, that appears to be blocked. I'm not really sure how we have to go about doing that. My guess is we have to go somewhere else and work our way up here. It's a collapsed corridor, so we can get up to this location, which is pretty cool. We have to, jump our way into this a little, but it says something is blocking it from the other side. So, unfortunately, see that's the room where we were in before. Pretty much, we are stuck trying to go out through this front room, which is a little concerning. Simply because, I'm sure there's some people out there that we bypassed earlier that might want to fight us. Likewise, if you work your way up this way into this room, there's a lot of what looks to be explosive barrels and some guards. We're just going to leave them alone for now. Our goal is to get back to Druid Haslin, and if we need to, we'll try to find our way back into this location in the meantime. So we're in an okay position. Most of our spells, unfortunately, are gone. We've used them up fighting those individuals. But before we go in and we can't take any more short rests. We've already used those up for the day. But before we go in and actually return to camp and deal with whatever was in our dreams last time, as I'm what I'm suspecting we're going to run into, we're going to try to clear out this area up here. My guess is we're going to run into a few individuals that did not want us to enter before, and we used our Illithid Tadpole abilities to get through that. Maybe we can use this again, but I have a sneaking suspicion based on just how when we came back into this room, everyone wanted to fight us, that we're going to run into that again. So we're going to do what we can, and we're going to rock and roll. Before then, though, let's make sure we've got Cure Wounds, Scroll of Blur. We've got a few really cool things here, which is awesome. In that meantime, though, just in case we need it, it's always good to take stock of what we have. We have another Hold Person scroll here. We're going to move that over here to Shadowheart, as well as Speak with Dead. We'll give that over here as well, because why not? It seems like a pretty good place to be. Scroll of Cure Wounds. A lot of really cool stuff here. Fog Cloud. We'll give that over here to Gale as well. He already has one, and that's all right. We'll hang on to Scroll of Firebolt. It's a cantrip for most individuals, but maybe Toast over here, Chronic, could use that. Scroll of Blur, Scroll of Guiding Bolt could be useful here for Shadowheart. And beyond that, there's not a lot going on. We do have some pretty cool potions to get in there and do some neat stuff, but again, the goal is we're going to get up here, see if we have to find anyone, and if we do, hopefully clear that out and then rest before we go outside, because if I recall, there's a giant ogre out there, and that's mildly horrifying. I don't really want to deal with that. Oh, they're already hostile. That's not great. See, it looks like we've got some up top. 2 up top on each side is my guess. And then 2 down here, and that fits the 6 that we see on the screen. So we've got the lookout, and of course we got lookout Trinza. Can we do anything cool? Yeah, let's. We did pick up one of those smoke powder barrels. That sounds dangerous. Let's see. Can we do the void bulb? Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're moving into battle. Oh, we didn't get a chance to throw it at all. Oh no. Oh. Well, it is what it is. They have to come down to face us, I guess. But those are arrows. They can probably shoot us. Thankfully, they missed. Ugh. And going right back up. Guess they're happy to climb down and shoot us and return with the remainder of their movement, which you can do in the tabletop D&D 5e rule set. So no surprise or worries there. I don't know if they're moving back up. Oh, they're all coming down. Maybe this will still work out okay. That's acid. Thankfully, it missed, but unfortunately, we're staying in it now, so we have to move. For sure. I'm going to try to throw this, and we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness. That did not do that much damage, but that's pretty awesome. Oh, that's cool. That's really, really cool. Oh, man. I don't think we can... I don't think you throw things like that, but it is what it is. We're going to step back a little bit. Yeah, we're going to step back. They're not going to be in a good position to for us to use what we need to do as far as disengaging actions and whatnot. So we're going to try to bait them in, make them come a little bit closer to us, and we'll deal with that if and when and where we can. So fingers crossed that works out well. I thought we were going to get a chance to go with Shadowheart, but apparently not. Went straight to the top of the round order, which is unfortunate. So there we go with Gale. And let's see. There's not a lot that we can amazingly do with this, but we do have some spells possibly that could help. We're going to try to do Fog Cloud up here and cast that. That way, hopefully that will stop a line of sight from getting into us. That way the archers have to come in and face us. And in the meantime, we're going to hang out here. And they should have to come down to actually get within range. I don't know if they're just going to have disadvantage on the shots coming in because of the fog cloud, which is what it looks like. They're just going to have disadvantage, but they still can shoot in here into this general area, which is pretty interesting, pretty cool. So that being said, we're going to do a sneak attack up here. And it's pretty much the same. There it is. Schnick, schnick. And we'll use our bonus offhand as well. There we go. It's down to 5 hit points. It could be better, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Nothing too amazing there. And we get another bonus action? Sure, why not? We'll take it. And we missed. Oh, man. I wonder what that's all about. That's pretty cool. Archers are finally getting in here. Oh, point blank range. That's kind of painful. And that one's getting in here as well. So much for that. Thankfully, these ones up here are going to have to get down and get closer to us, which helps us out. But in the meantime, we still have to get in here and just pound away. That's kind of the goal that we're dealing with. And we missed. Oh, come on. Come on, man. That's not useful right now at all. Shadowheart, we're going to get in here and try to do a good chance to hit if we can. We miss as well. Come on. We're going to let 4 goblins just wreck us hard. That's not useful. That's not useful at all. Well, I suppose we can always jump over here to try to get them into a better position. And that way we can hopefully... We're threatening a few of them, it looks like. Or at least one. But we'll deal with it. Critical miss, thank goodness. Oh, they're crunching away on Toast. He's down to 12 hit points. Not good. Ray of Frost. much better chance to hit some of these individuals. We're going to see who we can hit with the best of them, the best of the opportunities here, and do what we can. Again, it looks like we actually missed. That's unfortunate. We'll move Gale up a little bit closer. Still has mage armor up, which is useful, but ultimately what we need to do is get rid of these ones out here before we go in and do anything else. We're going to do a sneak attack, 91% chance to hit. There it is. That one's down. We're going to move up here and try to use our offhand melee attack here. And we do that, and we get a second opportunity for that. Interesting. Critical miss the second time around. That's unfortunate, but we did get some shots in, which is good. Taking the disengage action to bail on back, and that should be it, unless it was a bonus. It looks like it must have been a bonus action to disengage. And they're blinded because they're in the fog, which still means that they're able to shoot blindly. They're not actually able to target us, it looks like, but they are able to get in there and get some shots our way, which, you know, it is what it is. Oh, man. We don't have any superiority die. That's unfortunate, but smashing away. We missed. Oh, this is getting ridiculous, chat. Oh, man. Ladies and gents, we need to put these goblins in the dirt for our own safety at this point in time. No matter what we do, this is going to be very, very rough. Thankfully, they're missing. They're about as good of fighters as we are right now. But ultimately, we can't be messing around with this stuff. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Trying to see if we have anything else. We can grease to make them fall down, but right now, I think ideally, we just need to do the best that we can to try to get some damage in. Prone, thankfully, and missing, but still not perfect. Looks like they're going to be coming down here, trying to get into our line of sight as well. Getting some shots raining on in, and thankfully missing again. But with that, with Asterion, let's go over here. Let's put this one down. We have the other one surrounded. It should be all right. There it is, 8 and 6, and that is good to go. Take our offhand attack and get over here and work on this one. 4 damage rolling on in. We'll do it one more time. Critical miss. Whoo, boy, it's good. That goblin's gonna get a chance to fight back, I think. No, that's right. That one's right up here, 5 out of 6. It's just these other 2 up here that are the ranged combatants. So far, we've been very lucky. The goblins, realizing that they're not actually hitting us, are resorting to area of effect weapons, which is pretty impressive, honestly. There we go. We're going to move over here and get slightly out of the way and get a healing potion on board. And we're going to go over here to Shadowheart, who is also desperately in need of some healing. We're going to pop a potion. Oh, we can't do much, so I guess we're going to move over here. Move into the fog. We're now blinded, but we can still get a shot. We're going to try to do a pin down shot to see who do we have of these 3. Target is too far because we're blind, huh? All right, whatever. That's cool. Can't really do much of anything else, so we'll just kind of hang out there, I think. Sure, we'll do that on ourselves, I guess. There we go. Concentration on resistance, trying to minimize some of the damage coming in. Abjuration, cantrip. There we go on saving throws. That should help a little bit. So with that being said, Gale is now available to get up here, and we should be able to get some long-range Ray of Frost going on in. There it is. 8 damage. That looked pretty painful, and that goblin's down to 4 hit points. Not too shabby. Now, they are going after Toast. Oh, I don't want to use too many healing potions if we don't have to, because that's going to get expensive, especially when we're hoping to just get in here and straight up do a long rest at camp. We did manage to get one goblin taken care of. We're going to move up here as much as possible. We can't do much else. So we're going to try to hide. Yeah, that's not going to work. But we are where we are. We got 10 hit points. Hopefully, between these 2 goblins, we'll be all right. Oh, I think we'll be okay unless one of them crits. But with Toast being available now, we're going to move up here. and we're going to try our hand at a pinning shot. Oh, it's just a little too far. And so we'll hang out, and then we'll have Shadowheart come up here as well. We're going to get out of this fog cloud, and then we'll ideally be able to get in here and get some shots this way. 5 damage, only 8 left. We have 1.5 goblins to take care of, people, and I'm hopeful that's all we're going to have to deal with. In the meantime, we'll see how far Ray of Frost goes just outside of that, so we're going to get a little bit closer. See if Gale can actually move. Gale is, of course, not moving. So we'll move in as much as we can, and unfortunately, we're probably going to be blinded, which means we can't actually get shots off. Yeah, target is too far. It's all right. They're going to get closer. The camera is just loving this wall right now, unfortunately. Fights between rooms are difficult, to say the least, it seems. We're going to move up. Oh, we don't have enough movement points? What if we bonus action dash? I'm sure we'll have enough movement points then. There we go. Bonus action dash to double our movement. We're going to go up here, and we're going to see what we can do. Use our primary action to go after this one. There it is. That one's down. We still have an extra bonus action, apparently. There it is. We missed, unfortunately, but that one has to deal with us. Using the disengage action, and we're blocking the stair, or the ladder, it looks like, so they can't get in there. And, yeah, a shot in the back, but we still have 5 hit points. We're still doing okay. We're going to have Toast just kind of hold tight. And we're going to have Shadowheart work her way up as well. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm assuming we're going to hang out in the same place, apparently. There we go. That'll work out just fine. 65 damage, just a crit! Oh, wow. That's pretty darn good. They're still up, though. And we'll have Gale kind of get in here and work himself out of that situation. Can we get eyes on? The path is interrupted, unfortunately. We're going to try it, though. Yeah, 85% chance to hit, but blew out the wall instead. And Asterion can get pretty close. So we're just going to jump over this area right here because otherwise it's occluded. We're going to get in with some melee stuff. There it is. Damage rolling in. Offhand attack. Here we go. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. We're pretty well situated here, I think. Let's see if any of these goblins have anything interesting. Some gold. We'll steal it, I guess. I mean, they wanted to attack us, so we're just getting what's ours, I assume. That's kind of how that works. And yeah, we'll come down here, see if there's anyone else nearby. We got to look out up here, and we'll leave the ones out there. They're not expecting to usually have that much stuff. So with that being the case, we're going to come up here before we go outside. Oh, I have such bad feelings about this. I think there's a big ogre outside, and that's not very cool. That sounds horrifying, to be honest. That sounds like that's going to go very, very, very poorly. So that being said, I think what we're going to do is press F5 to quick save. We're going to return to camp, and if that goes well, we'll come back here. We'll prep for combat by, aid each other and whatnot. Go out these doors, and if we need to fight, we're going to take down that ogre, because if it hits us, I'm just imagining that's not going to go well. And then we have to deal with 20 or 30 goblins. So yeah, that'll be exciting. I wish we had Fireball. Anyway, what's to say? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go back to camp. Yes, we would like to end the day. Wish we could sneak out of here, but it looks like that's not going to be the case.
Damn thing. It has to open, surely. It has to do something.
Shadowheart's attention
What
is
is that?
consumed by a strange box that she turns over in her hands.
I mean,
the box is inscribed with unfamiliar glyphs.
Yeah, Arcana failed. No doubt. First, we've got our Gith Yankee friend looking like they're snorting some sort of substance. And now we have our Shadowheart friend trying to open a puzzle box. Man, we just got to get where we're going. What are we doing? Sure. What do you have there?
In an instant, Shadowheart hides the box from view.
Keep out of it.
Uh, sure. I mean, what's the matter?
I'm being interrupted, that's what. We can talk later.
Alrighty then. As a famous Frodo Baggins, I think, once said, "Fine, keep your secrets. I'm sure it's not going to come back to haunt us at all." Ah, always something. Well, let's go talk to Lizelle. She was working on over here.
Already, Tusky.
Uh, yeah, we're gonna leave you alone. You want to be grumpy like that? We're just not gonna deal with that. Um, there's Shadowheart over there trying to open something. That's funny. I'm gonna say it's funny now. It could just be horrible. We'll see.
You again.
Yeah, it's me again. Um, nothing new. Okay, cool. Let's talk to Shadowheart briefly to see what she has to say.
What is it?
Let's see. What was that strange magic you displayed before?
I don't know. Something to do with the tadpole, who's to say? Another mystery to add to the pile.
It seemed different from the effects of the
What are
tadpole.
you suggesting, exactly? That my tadpole's worse than yours or something? Whatever minor difference you think you've noticed will hardly matter if we don't find a cure.
I'm not exactly sure what magic we're talking about, to be completely honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave her alone about the artifact. I don't need to know. We got to get tadpoles taken care of. In the meantime, let's see what Gale has to say.
So, we found an artifact rife with magic. It's just the thing I need. May I?
Okay. Oh shoot, what does that do? Crap. Ah, I don't remember what that thing does. Let's do a character select. All right, we're out of combat. Let's go look at our inventory. Where was that thing? There was a amulet, if I recall correctly, of Selune. Shoot. Now I'm struggling to find where it is. I was hoping we could take a look to see what it actually does and, go from there. Maybe it's actually on one of our characters' persons. Absolute's Talisman, Amulet of Selune's Chosen. It gives Selune's Dream the evocation cantrip. Do we have any more information on that? What does Selune's Dream do? A creature you touch regains 1d8 minus 1 hit points, but potentially falls into a slumber. Yeah, sure. It's on you, Gale. It's your piece of equipment. You want it? You can have it. Let's go back over here and click on this. Let's ask the obvious question, though. What will happen to this item should I give it to
It
you?
will consume the magic inside. What was a powerful artifact will be rendered no more than a trinket. But it will save my life, even if only temporarily.
Oh, man. So many mysteries. Well, you know what? It's already yours. You already have it, so sure.
Thank you.
There you go. Assets are not yet loaded in, and you stuff it into your chest. That doesn't look... How does it look, dangerous at all?
I can feel the storm abating.
Storm abating.
Yes, this will keep my condition in check.
Oh,
For a
man.
precious while.
Like, part of me wants to know, and part of me doesn't want to know. But let's see, because if we have to get powerful artifacts on a routine basis, it's that might prove to be unsustainable, to use a different word. Let's see here. How long will that precious while last?
It's hard to predict the effect any given artifact has. But my condition is hardly a patient one.
Ugh.
Soon I will feel it stir again. Like a distant thunder.
Like a
sending
distant
tremors through the
thunder.
soul. I will need
Oh,
to
man.
consume another artifact before the lightning strikes. There's
Thunder
no
and
choice but to
lightning.
find
Someone's an
one.
AC/DC
As luck
fan.
would have it, Faerun is full of them, though I do feel obliged to point out that items of power tend to be in the hands of the powerful.
Yes.
There's danger involved.
I'm
At
sure.
great cost.
Oh, man. Danger? I wouldn't have it any other way.
A bit of boldness will serve us well.
That's
I know
true,
the allure
but
that these artifacts hold. I understand their value and their power. All this to say,
it says that understanding the sacrifice that he's giving of us,
I hope
but
can
I don't. I just want to get a tadpole out of my head, and we can deal with the rest. All this other stuff, not so certain. Well, doing a quick glance around the area here, I don't see a lot of crazy stuff going on. Most people seem agitated. They just want to be left alone. So let's go to bed. Fingers crossed it all works out just fine. Actually, let's do this with our main character just in case. I want to get my hit points back. That's really, really important. So let's go to bed, and fingers crossed, we have an uneventful night. I doubt it, but I'm hopeful.
You don't
Maybe.
sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares.
Okay.
Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just don't
Oh,
know.
man.
Shit.
Well, those are some assets that are not necessarily shown. If I didn't know better, I think we're about ready to have our blood drink. Oh, man, come on. Lash out with your elbow. That's right.
You.
Back up, man. Back up. There we are.
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in dim
Huh.
firelight, you
Yeah.
see him for
Shoot.
what he really
This
is.
guy is a vampire,
A
man. It's
vampire.
confirmed.
A slave to sanguine hunger.
There's tons of people we can run into. Just don't drink my blood, man. Oh, man. I can't believe I didn't see it. We even found the boar you snacked on.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get.
Kobolds?
I'm
I mean,
just too slow right now.
yeah. My guess is kobolds aren't considered people.
Just had
You know, depending who you talk to. They're
I
smart.
could
Holy
think
crap. They
clearer,
can,
fight better.
yeah, they can wreck face
Please.
pretty hard if you want.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's
Oh,
mind
boy.
unfolds.
What are we going to see
Secret
this time?
path revealed.
I mean, there it is. I don't care how much you need. You're not drinking my blood.
No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on four legs to eat, I suppose.
I mean, if you need help, I can do that. I can help you out. Yeah, you can go, man. Just
You watch him
don't
stalk
chomp on me.
away,
It's an important part about this whole deal.
sulking
You do you, I'll do me, and if you need
ready
help,
to
sure,
kill.
ask. But in the meantime, I'm good. It looks like, other than that, nothing too crazy's happened, which is all right. We're here. It's daytime. We'll go talk to Astarion to see how the hunt went.
I hope last night's little unpleasantness
Mhm.
hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
You've been cold. You've been distant. You've not liked me at all. Yeah. That's right. You're lucky I didn't kill you.
And you're lucky I'm not a true vampire. Last night could have gone very differently if I'd met
That's
you
very
with some
true,
pack of
but
wolves.
you're mean to me. I'm going to hold
Alas,
my own until we
I'm
can
just
figure
a
out how to work
small
through this.
All of the hunger, few of the pounds.
What's a spawn? Oh, Gale's now very interested in this conversation, it looks like. Any other drawbacks I should know about?
Oh, I've no idea. For 200 years, the sun would have turned me to cinders. Until
Huh.
a crash when I woke up bathed in its light.
Interesting.
Someone, or something,
Vampires in the sun. And he's not sparkling. There's
They've
no Twilight
changed the
vampires here.
rules.
I think I'd take
Some
them over
things, at least.
Astarion, honestly.
Running water still burns like acid.
I don't know about Edward, though.
And I don't know if I need an invitation to enter a house. As for my other quirks, well...
Huh. I'm actually very intrigued now. Tadpoles are somehow... Huh. Well, here's the answer I had from the beginning. If I can help, just ask. We're in this together.
You're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these
Hey, man, as long as you're literally not trying to kill me and you don't chow down on my neck, we're okay. We're cool. There's personal boundaries here. If you need something, ask and we'll work it out.
A vampire. Well, that explains the pallor.
That's true.
Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
That's true.
Oh, and a quick word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful. Keep your distance.
Oh, that's funny. I'm sure it's actually true. Part of me gets the sense that that's not just a random boast, but that's actually just straight up legit truth. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome. Oh, man. Well, enough. We need him, like it or not.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what.
Yes, it's true.
You say all the right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right things. Still, I will respect the decision.
There we go. I
that was
like Gale
made.
as well.
There now. We're all
Huh.
friends again. Shall we go?
A vampire's
There's a long
bargain.
day ahead of us.
Honestly surprised. Didn't really expect that to be the case. Now, how do we actually get out of here? I always thought that when we woke up, we would just go back to the way things were before. There's a bedroll over here for some reason. No idea about that. Well, such it is as it is. Oh, man. What is this up here? Lae'zel. Huh. Can we fast travel anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Well, it is what it is. I guess we'll talk to Astarion and just see what he has to say. Oh, he's grumpy again. Oh, come on, man. How does someone become a vampire? Exactly.
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free.
Interesting. Okay.
And a true vampire.
So it's probably a good thing that we didn't get our blood. I don't know. Oh, that sucks. You'd have to drink Cazador's blood to be free?
And a true vampire, capable of creating my own coven. Yes. Although, I'd settle for just killing the bastard. I wouldn't be a true
That'd be true.
vampire,
That'd be all right.
but I'd be free of him.
Tell you what, once you get your tadpoles taken care of, I'd potentially help you out with that. For sure, that would be all right. So, about last night.
I've already apologized. What more do you want?
Just a warning. Try that again, and I'll destroy you.
You have my word. From here on out, I'll only feed on villains and vagabonds.
Okay,
After
okay.
all, you know what I am.
Astarion's got a good side
I
on
can
him.
fight with all my weapons.
All right. Astarion, you're back in my good graces a little bit. That's
And
pretty good.
If I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight,
That's true.
what's the harm?
That's very true. I've got no problems or
They're
qualms with
just
that.
dead.
We're turning out to be a very anti-hero party so far. Legit. Sounds good. I'm glad we could agree.
As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
Well, we'll leave that conversation. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be where we leave it off for today's episode. I'll make sure that we get saved up here, and we'll pick right up where we left off last time, which is walking out of the big oaken doors from the ruined Selune temple and possibly into a big giant firefight. So fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes. Either way, thank you very much for sticking around. And as always, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.